Welcome back to my channel. It's Chidi my favor. If it's the first time I'm coming across my channel, thank you so much. We're going to make this beautiful gown you can see, but we are concentrating on the upper part, okay? Upper part. Without wasting time, let's go. All right, I'm making it with this vintage material and a crepe fabric. The black is the crepe and the black and white is a vintage material. If it's the first time of coming across my channel, thank you so much. Okay, without wasting much of our time, let's dive to the video. All right, here I have a basic bodice pattern. All right, what I have here is a basic bodice pattern. Okay, I have my chest line, bust point, under bust, waistline, hip, and 7 inches below the hip. Okay, what we have here is 7 inches below the hip. I hope you understand. It's not the full length of the gown, but from your hip I came down about 7 inches below the hip. You can come down by 8 or whatever you're comfortable with, depending on the length of your client. Okay, so here you can see what I came down here is just about 7 inches below the hip. Okay, I've also gone ahead to take all their crossbodies measurements and add my sewing allowance. Here is the dart. Okay, now this dart is optional if you want to put it direct on the cloth or if you want to remove it. All right, now from my chest line I'm coming on by 1 inch. 1 inch here. So from the neck area I'm coming down by like 7. All right, now I'm going in by 1/4 of an inch. You can see the line, 1/4 of an inch, and I'll draw it to 3.5 or 3 inches I use for my neck width, whatever you use for your neck width. Okay, so you see what we have is not actually V. All right, with the help of a curve ruler I'm going to curve it down to my under bust. Just see the way I placed my ruler. From that 1/4 inch I came in with, I'm going to draw a curve going to my under bust. This cloth is actually easy to make. All right, just pay attention, you understand. You see it now, to my under bust. Okay, now from the other leg of the dart I'm going to slant my tape, my ruler, sorry, like about 0.25 of an inch. All right, did you see how I do it? So I'm going to redraw my armhole just for you to see all the places we're going to cut out. All these places I'm redrawing, we are cutting them off. Okay, so this clothes is actually easy to do. All right, once you pay detailed attention you will get it. Now from my hip line, if you look at this cloth, you see it now, it's a bit before the hip. The cuff started a bit before the hip. Okay, so from my waistline I came down like 4 inches, like 4 inches, then I drew it to that 7 inches, which is the length of where we want the black to stop. I don't know if I'm able to explain it right. I hope you understand what we did. From your hip, right, from your hip you come down by 5. All right, you come down by 5, you draw it down to that 7 inches which we used as the black length. Did you get it? Now I just lined everything out. Okay, now this dart you can decide to open the dart and close it. You can also decide to sew the dart on the material, like on your clothes, whichever one. This is a zipper allowance for the back. Okay, this is a zipper allowance for the back. If you are still watching up to this moment, please subscribe, like, give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends. Sorry about the sound. Okay, so the next thing is this front pattern. I'm going to go ahead and place it on the back pattern, just this way. We're going to place it, so we'll use it to cut for the back. Remember we have a zipper allowance here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the neck. Then for the back neck depth I'm going to mark 1.5 inches and create the back neckline. The only difference between the back and the front is the neckline and that bust chain, the bust area. Okay, that's the difference, and that's why we placed it so we'll have everything equal. So go ahead and cut out this neck area so you understand what we're doing. Okay, after cutting it out, I'll place it down. Then I'm going to, not on this bust, under bust, I'm going to make a mark at the under bust. I'll make a mark at the under bust and the other side too, because the back too is going to have materials at the side. I hope you understand what I said. The back also is going to have a vintage black and white at the back. Okay, so I'll use a bit curve ruler to just curve it in. Actually, the back and the front is the same thing, just that the back does not have bust. So that's just the difference. So after that, the down part is the same. I will just go ahead and trim everything off. You can see, then go ahead and also cut out the back yoke area. That's just the difference between the back and the front. So for this bust part, I want to slant. I want to do slash and spread method because I want to do a little printing at that side. Okay, that's just it, a little printing. You can see how I did it. Just slash it and sew, you see. So after cutting everything, this is what it's going to look like. That's basically it. Okay, so let me go ahead and show us how to do the front, because remember the main purpose is to show you how to get that bust area. Okay, so this is the front. I made a notch. Okay, this is where the dart is going to stop. Like I said, you can just slant your dart and close it if you don't want to add it to your material. I'm going to stitch this place I'm showing you now. I'll stitch, then I'll draw it to give me that little gathers I'm looking for around the bust. The same thing to the two of them. So you see, I've gone ahead to sew it. You see the little gathers for the bust. It's pretty easy to do. Okay, just the little gathers at the bust. Then you go ahead and place it on your crepe. Place it this way and go ahead and sew. Alright, arrange it properly and sew. This gather should be on that notch, we used for. Okay, the gather should be at that notch. Okay, that notch. I hope you understand. But before I do that, I forgot to show you. Fold the neck area, please. Fold the neck area in, then come here, fold this one in to hide the rough edges before you now join it. After joining it, see how beautiful it's looking. You can see how everything came out. It's looking really nice. Okay, it's very easy to do, just pay attention. Then I already have a detailed tutorial on how to do gathers in my channel. Okay, there's no need doing that again. Just go ahead, sew is straight stitches and draw. That's just it. It's very easy. I have that up on my channel. You see how I'm taking the measurement round. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next video.